Hello all. One of the students asked me if I could help with the in the lab of module 3. And in module 3 it says that you have five cars. One of them is Ford, GMC, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Fiat, Volvo and Tesla. Your Ford uses 10 miles per gallon, the gas that it uses. Imagine your GMC 20 miles per gallon, 30 miles, and the best car you have is Tesla. It gives you, well, we know that Tesla is electric, but imagine that it gives you 80 miles per gallon. This is very economy to drive this one because you get 80 miles. Every day you drive, every month, you drive 1,000 miles, for example. You want to know how much you have to pay for the gas. Gas price these days, is $2 per gallon. If you think about it, if you take your Ford every month and you drive 1,000 because it gives you 10 gallons per mile. That means if I divide this 1,000 by this 10 gallon, that means you use 100 gallons of gas to go to work every month. And because hundreds of gallons of gas, each gallon is $2, you multiply 100 by 2, you get $200. Therefore, I put my equal sign here and I say this number divided by this number. And then I have to multiply it by this. Because I have to multiply it by this, I am going to put a parenthesis here and a parenthesis here after this. And then I say times, which is a star, and times 2. And I click enter. Hopefully it gives me $200. That's correct. Now, if I copy this all the way through, there will be a mistake. And the reason it is a mistake is that these two numbers are supposed to be absolute because those two numbers are not written in these boxes. If they were, if I had written 100, 1,000 here and 2 here, then my formula would have been correct for this. Because I don't have them here, I come back here and this 1,000 is B11. I put a dollar sign there and a dollar sign there. That means that's a fixed one. This one is also a fixed one or absolute. I put a dollar here and I put a dollar here. And then I click enter. That's still 200. Now I copy that all the way through. And as you see, Tesla is going to cost you only $25 a month, and which is very economy. Now, because we have 6 months here, I will put my equal sign and I say this one times 6 and I click enter. 1,200 every month, every 6 months you pay for 1,200. I copy that. That means it multiplies everything by 6. And that is for 6 months. It is 2 years. If every month you pay 200, 2 years means 24 of these, which means I put equal sign. I put this one times 24. That is 24 months. You have to pay $200. That's a lot of money you pay in 2 years. And I copy that. And you see that Tesla will cost you only $800. Let me center this. And that's all about this, creative problem. And it wanted you to understand the absolute cell reference for this one. We were not worried about absolute cell reference here because when we multiply it by 6, it understood when we copied it multiplied this one by 6, this one by 6, everything was multiplied by 6. Therefore, that was the goal of showing you absolute cell reference. And